girl.
Hey, everybody. This is Gigi. Oh okay.
I love that angle.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody slated.
Oh, somebody.
Gigi the clicker.
The disrespect. Damn, I missed 2 episodes. 2 episodes. They act the
Too
brand
many.
new.
Too
All right.
many.
1, 2, action.
Thank you, ma'am. That's funny. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm pregnant.
I really did it. You haven't seen all these
That's
calls?
my favorite part.
I've been calling you all night.
pregnant.
Still don't
Oh,
turn
yeah,
around.
she done talk.
He still don't
You finna
turn
walk
around.
away. Oh, you finna walk away.
I'm not the father.
I'm recording while this is going on. My bad.
You ain't got nothing to say.
Rewind.
Rewind. Nah, it's cool. 3, 2, 1.
I don't really get it. You haven't seen all these calls? So you ghosted me? I've been calling you all night. Like, what's going on? I don't get it. What are you doing? Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now. Like, it's not. You ain't got nothing to say? Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop doing this. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up, what up? This is CEO Show Podcast. I am your host, CO, and today, it's a beautiful day, man. We got a lot of cameras in here today. How y'all doing, man?
Doing great.
Julio got on a suit. Gigi is back from vacation or wherever she was. We
Y'all
don't really
already
know.
In the city.
I love it. She's
She have been
glowing.
singing and shit.
Glowing.
Shout out to y'all, man. I usually ask y'all how y'all doing, where y'all been.
Somebody
what y'all
got it
been
in this
doing.
weekend. She glowing and shit.
We don't really have the luxury of talking about how y'all doing today. But anyway, we're going to get right down to business today, y'all.
CO, how you doing while you trying to be funny and skip it? How you been?
I got Kevin Samuels' video for you today.
Oh,
so
my God.
Yes. Yes.
We got,
So-
we got time today.
I sent the video to everybody. Everybody watched it. Julio, you watch it?
I ain't seen no damn Kevin Samuels video.
Rachel, did you watch it?
I did.
You know she watched it.
Did not watch
Oh
it.
no! I did with the
It's
girl
okay.
with the girls. The
Yeah,
girls.
you watched
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody saw it, but Gigi, we will catch you up right quick.
Cool.
Kevin Samuels had about 4 girls at maybe like a little round table meeting. They all seemed to be somewhere between 25 and 35.
Okay.
I don't know that to be exact. They all, from the ones we could actually see, because I think I only saw 2. He basically it's pretty calm the whole time. It was about 4 of them. It lasted about 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. There were more parts to it, but I only really got down to one part, and I really only brought it up because on the last podcast, I had a question for Rachel that Rachel was stomped on and could not answer. And women always know a man's job, what a man's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Rachel, what is a woman's job for a man?
What does she bring to the table?
And I want to know, not really bring to the table, just knowing what is, I don't really care what you think you bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you actually know what it is a woman is supposed to be or do for a man. Have you came up with it since then?
Like above and beyond.
Go above and
Yeah,
beyond.
we
for
the
me.
superwoman.
the gist of
I
what we were
feel
talking
like
about
we
now.
are the superwoman.
I feel like women, we're naturally nurturers at
Mhm.
heart.
We
We
superwoman.
take care of things. We're very detailed.
Yes.
Y'all may do a lot of the heavy labor, the manual work, but we come in there and we organize, we
Yes.
clean, we give y'all the almost in a way the blueprint, because y'all can go out there and fix things. We can go out there and lay down the blueprint of how to get it done, because y'all will jump straight into it, and sometimes we're like, nah, baby, we gotta let's read this together.
Yeah.
Let's work on this. I feel like women are detailed.
Yeah, and
We-
we're
we
complimentary.
You
I
give
feel
me
like
a
women,
whole lot of,
a
like,
woman is a
surface level,
compliment.
No,
like-
we are
We're
very
compliments.
detailed.
Yes.
Don't you agree,
What do you
ladies?
detailed
Yes.
about?
We
Give me an
are.
example.
We're compliments.
Detailed.
You
Oh, give me an
nutting us
example.
and we give you a baby. You
Huh?
give us a bare house, I'm going to decorate the fuck out that
Yes.
motherfucker. You're going to feel like, oh my God, this is the home,
With
my
whose
peace,
money?
my serenity, my everything. With my money or our
Yeah,
money.
Exactly.
Well,
That
I
part
will
don't
say
matter.
this.
You
I will-
probably can't do it.
I
So
guess
what I'm
but
saying-
the
Unless-
difference is
Okay.
what you just told me that a woman brings.
yeah, we're very.
But it's more
All
than
those
that.
are things
It's
I can
more
find
than
on
that. It's more than that.
TaskRabbit.
And
all
that's
of those
fine.
things I can find on tax.
And that's
Wrap.
fine, but it
no,
won't be
yeah.
the same.
I can find someone to
Listen, you can find a prostitute. That don't mean she gonna love you just because you got your nuts. You know what I'm saying? You got your nut off. That doesn't mean, oh yeah, this is it. No, the
Well, I
whole
guess
reason of a
what Gigi's
relationship is for everything.
Right.
It's many factors in it. Y'all
And what-
trying to be surface level. It ain't
No.
nothing surface
And
level
what
about
Gigi's
that.
trying to say is like you
I can
can
bust a
you
nut
can-
with
you can
anybody.
sleep with any woman,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make her a wife.
Thank you.
So we're in there saying that we bring different details there. We do small things
Yes.
that y'all may overlook.
Like
Yes.
what? You still ain't got to one.
We did. We named
You said
a few.
you said you organize or you
household.
design a
Yes.
house.
No, in the household, yes.
Ma'am,
Some men.
I can
okay,
pay somebody
no,
to
no.
design a house. I can.
Okay, but
Let's
women
put it to
are
you like this.
naturally.
When I asked you what was a man's role, you were
Okay.
very clear. I didn't tell you can find anybody to do it. You said
Yeah.
a man is to provide,
Yes.
protect, all those things.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't hire somebody to provide. You can hire somebody to protect if you got security, but just to provide and bring the things that a man is supposed to bring, you were clear about those.
You can.
I'm
You
asking
can
you-
hire it, and that's
Huh?
called a sugar daddy. You
That's
can
not
hire
hiring
it.
it.
That's
You
not
can
hiring
hire it.
somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You can
No,
hire it.
Well,
but you,
I
yes,
don't
you
think
can.
A
get-
woman can do the same thing a man
No,
can
you
do.
can't.
As far as divvying out, if it's like what he's
Mhm.
trying to say, that's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
In the context you're bringing, a woman can do the same thing. Okay, I don't have to have a boyfriend to get satisfied. I don't
And-
have to have a husband
Right.
to get certain things done and taken care of for me.
Exactly.
So I get what you're trying to say.
Right.
But the part that a woman
We're
bring
trying
or
to
a
say,
husband
yes.
will bring is the emotional
Right.
side
You
of
just said
things.
to me
It's
a
the
husband
emotional side.
and just a random guy.
It's emotional.
I didn't ask you
side.
about a
No.
wife and a husband.
No,
I
you
said
just
what
said,
what
does
does a woman
No,
bring?
no,
But you
you
just
said-
said,
I said,
buy
what does
that.
a woman
You just said, I
bring?
could buy that. I could
Huh?
do that.
Yeah, no,
That's what you
Yeah.
just said.
And what I'm
and
just-
I could do
I
that
didn't
too.
say I could hire a woman. I said I could hire someone to do the
clean.
house.
I can hire somebody to
Yes.
do this.
But we
yes.
can also hire somebody to build the house.
Yes,
But we're trying
that's
to
what I'm
say.
saying.
But we're
Listen,
trying to.
I can hire somebody
You
to
can't hire, you
provide.
can't hire a
The
provider.
point-
I
No, you
can.
No, you
the
can't.
Point, no, the
You
point
can't
is,
hire a provider.
Okay, guys.
The point is, you asked us, what do women?
What's a woman's
can.
job when
So-
it comes to
so
a man?
We're telling you. We're telling you. So we very detailed. Y'all make him build a whole picture, but we're doing things in that picture
The
to line
thing
it up.
that a woman brings is
So-
complimentary.
Let-
Yes.
Everything we bring, we compliment.
Can-
so
That's
you
what
really
we do.
don't bring
So
anything. You
that's
just
what
bring.
we
You really
compliment.
just throw some
No,
extra
we
on
bring-
what
we
we already
bring our
do.
own
for
Can I
hustle
ourselves.
and
bring some?
grind.
That's
Can I
what
bring some
compliment
levity?
means.
Yeah, you
Can I bring some levity?
Yes, please.
The thing, and I can only say from my point of view.
Yes.
Me and my wife compliment each other.
Thank you.
It ain't necessarily she's bringing so and so.
Right.
I'm bringing this, and she's bringing the thing that I'm missing in this. It's not
Yes.
one said thing.
Thank you.
Like the way
Yes.
I discipline our kids, the way she does it, it has to be a combination. She'll
Yes.
pull me to the side. Hey, I don't think you know that was the right way. Let's try it this way.
Thank you.
So it's a compliment
it's
thing.
complimentary.
But
That's
it's
the thing.
not one thing. It's not
It's not
Thank
nothing.
you.
Nothing y'all are gonna name is gonna make him change that.
But
It's a
that's
compliment.
No, I
thing.
would change if
Yeah,
they
that's
gave me an
fine.
actual because if I asked them about what a man's supposed to do, they not gonna give me no bland shit. They
Nah,
gonna give me
it's
straight
gonna,
up.
y'all give cut and dry shit for us. I'm just
it's gonna
being
be
honest.
very
Cut and
cut
dry.
and dry and
Cut
to
and
the
dry.
point.
I'm
It ain't
lost.
gonna be anything
Because the
I
man
gotta
can
guess
provide all
about.
day and the
Yes.
bitch won't be happy.
Exactly.
But you're going into
So
a whole other
it's
point
not
that I'm not
that.
talking about.
So it's not
That
that.
got to do
'cause
with
that's kinda
anything.
That's to
Happiness.
me, it's similar.
What does that have
To
to
me,
do
it's
with this?
similar because you're like, yeah, I
Yes.
bring the house, but I mean, that's all you're gonna bring is
But- and it's
decorations.
more-
I could buy somebody.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
it's the same
Right, it's the
shit.
same
But
thing.
you're-
Tomato,
you're still-
tomato.
And we're answering the question.
Thank you. If I
We're
just feel like we're talking
answering
in
the
circles,
question.
it's
Okay,
the
the
same
answer
shit.
for me, huh? The answer for me
Yeah.
is basically they don't really bring anything. They take the thing that the man already comes with and they add a little bit on top
And
to
what's
it.
so
So it's
funny
like-
is
so
I
let
done
me-
seen
let
a
me ask
woman
you
buy
this.
the house.
Wait a minute. Let me
And
ask
her
you
man
this.
still is the head of the household.
Right.
She still allows him to run it. And
Right.
First of all,
That's
she
not
don't
making-
allow him to
Wait,
do
she don't
anything.
make it-
Let's go
wait a
ahead and
minute.
clarify
I
that
can't
shit.
wait. Okay,
Oh, we
wrong
can't all talk at the
word.
same
Wrong
time.
word.
Okay. Can you say that statement you just said? Say that statement one more time.
Which one?
What you just said before Gigi had said.
I said what you basically just said to
Said.
me is you
Yes.
told me what a man's job was and it was
That-
clear cut. It was
Yes.
no
That you
guessing
no,
about it.
say that you said
You
that
said you
men-
basically said that men we bring the base to the table. We
Yep,
bring the base of the
foundation.
table.
foundation. Yes.
And you just sprinkle a little bit of shit on top of it. And I'm
but
saying
see,
to-
you're
huh?
looking at it as little shit.
Thank
No,
you.
but
Thank you.
you're
But-
telling me about a wife.
Thank you.
I'm not.
I'm not telling you about a wife. Just whoever is in that situation. You're saying it's little shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's a lot of men that can have an empty home.
Hmm?
Yes.
And that little shit, that little thing that you're saying is little,
Right.
is really actually
Needed.
It's needed.
So
it's
do you,
much needed.
What do you think
And
that the
it's
man
relish.
wants?
And it, huh?
What do you think the man wants from you?
What do I think the man?
He wants our respect.
Yes, he wants our respect. I agree with that. And our touch.
And our touch and our love and everything that
Oh
come
my
in
God.
between that.
I mean,
That's
Julio
all.
is a married man at
Yes,
this
he is.
table.
Yeah.
Julio, do you want your wife's respect?
I want everything that embodies a woman.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that's everything. That's the full
Okay.
pack. Everything that I'm not, I need her,
Her to be.
Exactly.
Your
They
compliment.
still
Exactly.
can't point out what that is.
No, but Julio
Because
is
a man is
saying it.
protected
Guess
and
what?
provided.
Julio is
That's
actually
what's so
saying
hilarious.
it.
So you're
Julio
asking.
is actually.
That's what's so
So they're asking a man
hilarious.
to point it out. All right, cool. All right. So everything that I'm short in, it could be.
And that
more
varies from
it
man
could-
to man. So that's why
Yes.
this conversation, we're going to always talk in
Yes.
circles.
You can't
Because what's
out-talk
little to you
somebody.
may not
You're
be,
messing
you
up
feel
the
me?
Audio. You can't out-talk him.
It'll be it's the things where I fall short where she can be strong at, and then it's where we both fall short at, and we both holding each other up, getting through certain stuff. So I mean, it's some everything. Okay, I go buy the groceries, she's gonna cook, I clean the dishes. But I hear women in general. Oh, I'm not taking the trash out. Fuck you, mean you ain't gonna take the trash out? You see the shit overflowing, take that shit out the house.
But that's, I think, but see,
Those are minuscule problems.
yeah, but I guess what you just answered in a way, CO's question. You said you bring in the groceries, she cooks it. So there's your foundation. There is the detail.
All right.
There's an exact.
So okay,
Right?
I have
That
another
is-
question. I have another question for you.
So,
Julio works and Julio's wife works.
okay.
Right.
Let's take the nigga who works and his woman don't work.
Okay.
Do you think his mindset is the same as Julio's? He takes care of everything financially. Do you think he has the same mindset as Julio?
Nope.
Can you? But you're not giving us like what?
No, I'll give you some more.
mindset
I'm
of
just,
what?
Yes.
I'm just
What's
saying.
the mindset?
Julio's
Yeah, what's the
mindset is we
mindset?
split things in the household. We both work. I buy groceries. She cooks groceries. Blah 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 blah. Fine. That's Julio's way of doing things.
Okay.
So if I make a whole lot of money and I
Uh-huh.
take care of my woman, whether she's my wife, my girlfriend, or whatever she is to me, we're together. Do you think I have the same wants and the same mindset as Julio as far as household things, what I want a woman to bring to the table, all of that? Do you think that we have the same mindset?
Well, y'all are going to be two different people regardless.
Yeah,
so
I
I can't
guess.
really. No, I'm being honest.
That's hard. But my whole thing
That's-
is,
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm gonna
feel
say
like- I
I'm
feel
gonna
like-
tell y'all
I
no.
feel
You
like-
already know how I feel about that question
No.
because Gigi wasn't here, but I don't agree. Remember, we talked about this.
Yes.
I don't agree with splitting
splitting
bills.
anything. And I don't feel like, I honestly feel like it's not by
Splitting them
choice
shits
a man
in the house.
splitting
It's not-
anything. It's not a man's choice like
Right.
that. What I'm saying
Yes.
is it might have to be that because that's just where we're at and that's just what the money looking like. You feel me? There ain't
Yeah.
no disrespect.
And
And
no
ain't no
disrespect.
judgment.
No
it's
judgment.
no nothing. That's all I'm saying.
You don't
So
believe
when we
in
have those
splitting bills?
conversations,
No.
I don't think a man's first, a real man,
A
I
real
think he
man
wants
will
to
take it.
provide.
Exactly. A real
Not-
man.
and that ain't no
would,
shade.
and
Hold
that's
on, hold
no
on, hold on.
shade. We're
You can't-
not-
hold on.
We're
That-
not judging.
That sound like
And we're-
shade to me.
No,
Hold on.
no,
Cause she
no.
put an
Ain't no
emphasis
shade
on
in
real
it.
man.
Hold
What
on.
I mean is, at
Gigi.
the end of the day, if
Gigi.
you were able to do it,
Do y'all
would you
think?
do it?
What do y'all think?
If you
Gigi.
were
Y'all
able to
think-
provide
Let me
everything,
say
would you
this.
do
Let
it?
me say
man-
this.
Would you do it?
Let me
I like
say
that.
this.
If you were able to provide everything, would you do it? Julio?
What part
Yes
of
or
let
no?
me? What part of it? You cannot control how I answer this question.
Okay, go ahead.
Because
Okay,
that's
you can't say if that works
What
for
did
you, that
Comment
works for
say?
you, and that's fine, and then say, but a real man, because that means the person who is doing that
Yes.
is not a real man. In your eyes, that's what you're saying.
That's not in my eyes. What I'm saying is,
That's what
at
you're
the end of
saying.
the day, to a
can't
root
read
in
the
your
last one.
core, if you were able to provide for everything, that's what I mean by it.
Right.
In your core, not to judge you, not
Yes.
to belittle anyone.
Yes.
In
Have
your
to be
core, because as
little,
a woman, at my core, is certain things, no matter what, that's the ultimate. That's what I want to do. At the end of the day, I
Yes.
want to provide for my family at the end of the day.
Yes.
But those are my cores. That's a me thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said at the real man, at the core of a man, I feel like in his heart, he wants to be able to provide. He wants to be the one at the end of the day his wife can come to. I shouldn't have to, I think he will want to provide. Period.
And no judgment
want
to
to provide
all the
everything.
men out here. If that's what you got
That's what
going
it
on in your household and you're splitting it, no judgment zone. But for me, like big shout out to all the men who are out there
Holding
and
it
who are
down.
holding it down and taking care of their woman, taking care of their family. Shout out to them because,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, men are looked at, Gigi has a great point, as providers.
As providers.
And women, like I said, we're
Compliments.
We compliment you, we respect you, and we bring in the details.
Y'all do know a majority
What's
of.
that comment say, Julio?
Yes.
I'm just trying to read it. Anybody agreeing with us?
They say I'm not splitting bills with no man. Okay.
Okay,
know
boom.
that's right.
All right, here it goes.
See,
These are also
Thank you.
Rachel's
Shout
friends.
out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hey.
No,
They've been
These are
shady
also
all
my
day.
friends.
They've been shady.
Don't hate
Is that
on
not
my
Rachel's?
friends.
Is that not Rachel's
Don't
live?
hate on my friends.
Here it goes.
I'm not hating
My
on your
friends
friends.
are
Hold on.
speaking
Hold
truth.
on.
Hold on.
Julio.
Here it goes.
Go ahead.
A majority of people y'all are talking about don't exist. The majority of men don't make enough to pay for a whole. No,
I disagree.
so
How
you
can
think
you
I
disagree?
disagree.
So you think a majority
think
of
so?
men make enough to take care of a whole
No,
household?
well, I'm not saying that. I'm
I
saying
just
that
said they don't. And you said
I'm
I don't
saying
agree.
most men
Hold
will
on.
get out there and hustle and
Yes.
still. I know men who don't make enough and they still won't split the bills.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who work 3-4 jobs.
and you know where they
Yes.
live? They don't live in my house. Because,
Okay, well,
but here it
that's
goes.
not what we're saying.
But here it goes. Would you rather
Yeah.
split? Hold on. Would you rather split bills with me and live in a $500,000 house, or him hustle hard as hell? He never's home for his kids, never home for you, and you live in a $100,000 house. Which one you
Well,
want?
how do you know he living in a $100,000
Thank
house?
you.
Most people don't. Most dudes don't make $100,000.
That's true.
Yes.
I'm just saying. So the
Yeah.
It's a
lifestyle
very
you want
small
to,
percentage.
the
of
lifestyle
men.
you want to live requires
Somebody
the dude to
help
make
me
more
out.
than $100,000.
Yeah.
No, but that's why I want. That's why.
Also,
Huh?
yeah, it just varies what a woman wants.
I
Some
But
women
that-
want a mansion. Some women just want to be taken
And then
care
Gigi,
of.
your dad is
Exactly.
the exception.
And that, but
And
that-
I don't
And that's
even-
what- and
don't
that's what
use
you
that
grew
as
up
a
seeing.
rubric.
But I don't think you should go
Thank
as far
you.
as saying $1 million. It could be a condo,
Thank
a
you.
nice
That's
condo
what
in
I'm saying.
the city.
I ain't
But you
had
can't
to be
raise
a
kids in
mansion.
it.
Yes,
Who
you
said we
could.
gotta have kids?
Let me shout out to all the women and men out there in condos.
Who said we gotta have
Oh, yeah, I
kids?
can't talk at the same time.
Raising kids.
So-
Shout out to the condo kids.
Condo
kids,
kids.
we love you.
But okay, Rachel has this thing about being a condo kid. Anyway, I wanted to get back to what she said. She
Condo
said that,
kids.
and her friends on her live said that she wants to she doesn't want to split bills.
Right.
Okay, well, you do want to work. You will work.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I mean, for the
compliment.
woman I am,
That's what I'm saying.
for me and Gigi,
Yes.
for me, that's just who I am.
Yes.
I
Okay,
love
well,
to be a
that-
boss
that's
lady.
fine.
I'm a worker. Like
Okay,
I like
that's fine.
that because I like being my own, business owner,
Well,
entrepreneur.
you don't want to split bills. What do you want to do with your money?
I mean,
don't
that
want-
should be going to
No, tell them, Rachel.
I wanna know.
That should be going into
Investments.
investments.
Hmm?
See, we
Properties.
right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Other things.
And
She needs
whatever,
to be a hustler.
No, you
exactly.
can't
and
outtalk each other.
and whatever
Right.
for whoever I'm with, obviously I can do something special for
Big
him.
facts.
But like I said, you weren't here for this, but they talked about, would you gift, like for me, the men that I've talked to who were of a certain, they didn't want me buying them watches.
They
and
don't.
shit. They don't want
They don't
that.
even want that shit. And
Thank
it make them
you.
feel funny. And I'll be like, look, baby, I got
Exactly.
it. They'll be like, girl,
Exactly.
and there ain't no disrespect to me and my change.
Didn't
Well,
I
hold
say
on.
that?
I'm the man.
I
Hold
said
on.
that last
I'm
time.
the man. Thank you, baby.
I
I
said
So
love
it
that
sounds
last
like
time.
it sounds
I'm
like
the
you
man.
want in your choice.
I got
you
this.
want to be able to do whatever you want to do with
Yes.
the money that you make.
And
you
not
want,
even
you
that.
want choice. Like a man's money is supposed to go to bills, taking care of you, taking care of the house. If you have kids, taking care of all
And
that.
I got the rainy
But you
day
want-
money.
But you
And we
want
got the
choice
rainy
to
day
do whatever
money.
you want to do.
No, we got the
You-
rainy day money.
you
She
want
didn't get
whatever-
to finish everything.
Rainy day
Yes.
fund
Yes.
is code for
Yes.
bullshit. I
Rainy
want to
day
do what I want to do with
fun.
my
No,
money.
it's not.
I'm
I'm
just
telling
gonna be
you,
honest.
Guess
I
what? Y'all
felt-
can have a budget as a couple
Yes.
and all of that shit. We can budget my money. We can do that as a couple, but
And you
providing
know-
the bills, I
Right.
shouldn't be expected
Now,
to help
the
with
question
that.
I got, y'all said investments, property, all this
Yes.
cool. Is his name on any of this shit?
It can be. Those
No,
are
no,
things
no.
we can
Is it?
discuss.
It can be.
It can be.
Hell, my name
But
could be
my
on this
husband,
shit, but is it
yeah.
gonna
But
be?
my husband, yes.
So his name
Very
could be-
much
If he
so.
wants it
Okay.
to
Very
be.
much
Well,
so.
his-
If he
Our
wants
shit.
it to be. He may
Thank
not.
you.
He may
Do
not.
you, do you think that
He may not want it to be. I have a prime example. My ex, who we had a house in Cumming.
Okay.
He paid for everything, and he did not expect me to pay anything.
Let me ask you a question.
Anything.
Though. Do you think do you think that your situation is the norm and that a lot of women have that opportunity to do the same thing?
Do I think it's a norm? I don't think. Unfortunately, no. I don't think it's.
Oh, okay. I just want to know.
No, but I do believe that when I say that, I mean
the mentality has changed.
The mentality has.
The hustle of a man has changed.
I agree with
that.
They
want to be the bad bitches now in this dating range, and it ain't to nobody specific.
Because.
That's just what we're dealing with out here in these streets. These niggas want to get catered to and flued out.
Thank you.
I'm like, you want to get flued out?
Yes.
I fly my husband out.
Exactly.
But it's just different. It's different out here, y'all. I can't
Because
explain
Gigi
it.
is correct because the ex that I'm talking about was from 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago. And so during that time, he was like, no, like I want to put you up
How
in
old
this
were
house.
you? What age range were you? You don't tell your exact age, but what age range were you in 8 years ago?
I was in my 20s, later 20s.
Okay. Okay.
Or middle to late 20s. And then, he just, that was his mentality during the time that he was, out there.
Did you all get married?
He wanted to marry me.
I said, did you get married?
No, I've never been married.
Okay. Okay.
Engaged?
No.
Okay.
So
Gigi, you ever been married?
Nope. Engaged.
But you have been engaged. Okay.
Yeah, so I think you guys have an issue with the word bills. Because if you did everything you say, here it goes. Because if you put his name on the property, we put your name, you put your money towards the properties,
Lord.
right?
Here we go with that statement.
It's the same thing.
No, but
here we go with that statement.
Their real thing.
If it's bills, you gotta be on
their real thing is it's really kind of what was talked about in the video. Women want choice. Like they want to be. It's like they want a man to be old school and do what men used to do.
But you don't want to do
But they
the same
don't
thing.
want to do what women used to do. Because back in the day, women weren't talking about, oh, let me be a boss chick or anything like that. Like they were raising kids. They were taking care of the household. That's the part that they won't tell you about and they won't step up to. But so that's why I say to you, they want a man to be old school, take care of bills, but they want to be bosses, make money, and have free choice.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? Do you have a problem with that, Julio? If your wife wants to start up a company right now and say, baby, I got a new invention. Just say she comes to you right now. She says, you know what, Julio? I got an invention. What, you going to shut her shit down? Or you going to say, baby, all right,
let's do this shit.
Yeah, let's do this shit. And
let's do this shit.
The cameras are on you. Julio, go ahead. I want to hear the answer.
Okay.
Everybody look at Julio.
That's fine. Take it all in.
Okay.
Bask in the ambiance. So
that boy put a suit on and now he got
we're waiting on the answer.
So
big words, ain't it?
Here it goes, ma'am.
Okay.
Does that stop her from helping with the stuff we have?
That wasn't the question.
He gave you a real
That
answer.
wasn't- No,
That's
the
a
question
real
was-
answer.
Hold on.
You said would he shut it
Hold
down?
on.
This is what they do.
No, it ain't.
You're
I'm
talking to
asking.
tall.
Hold
Was
on.
that the
talking to a
question?
You're
married
asking
man
me for a real question. You're
My
asking me for a real
question
answer, right?
was if your wife came up to you and said, I have an invention.
Yes. Listen to me.
Okay.
Is it going to stop us from being able to pay bills? Is it going to stop that?
Why would it?
Okay, if it don't
Because
stop,
they split bills.
is it okay? Is
What
it
do you
going to stop?
mean?
Is it going to stop that? So if it don't stop
Why
that,
would her invention stop him?
because
paying
somebody
bills?
Oh,
you got to put money
Because
into
they
it.
split
Yeah.
bills.
But, okay, so
It takes money to
Invent
invest.
something.
Well, he need to get a second job. No,
See,
but
that's
So hold on.
a man is
Hold on.
supposed to.
I'm supposed to get a second job for you to live
if you
for you to
want
live
her
your
to be
dream out.
listen, if you want her to be the next Jeff Bezos,
I will say this to your question for Julio.
Jeff Bezos got the other job. His wife didn't.
I will say this to if I was in Julio's shoes, knowing
Okay.
that we split bills, I would be supportive of her dream because
Okay.
I've seen what she put into it.
Okay.
If she walked in the door with not shit and she had that dream, I don't know if I would be so
You
welcoming. I would.
but here's the thing. You
But
said
if
when
I-
you said she walked in the door with
meaning I met her.
Y'all just starting dating.
Like we just met, we started dating,
Okay.
and we got a crib together, and we both pay bills. I don't know that I'm willing to like live out her dream to be broke. I don't
Let
know.
me ask you that.
I would
Are
probably give it a
you-
certain amount of time.
Let
if
me,
I wouldn't have-
okay, so let me ask you this. So we supposed to invest and support y'all wannabe rappers,
Yes,
up and
they
coming
dream, girl.
I don't wanna be
producers and
rappers sitting at the
shit.
table.
We supposed
Lift
to
up they dreams, girl.
supposed to be lifting they damn dreams. But y'all heard that, ladies. He just said if y'all coming through
With
with nothing, y'all no.
Well, let's put it like this: if a dude comes through with nothing, you wouldn't give him the time of day. That's one.
That ain't
for
true.
two.
No, that's not true.
No.
We
Maybe
had
for you.
that. We
Maybe
dealt
for you.
with that.
No.
That
Maybe
ain't
for
dealt
Gigi.
with that.
No.
What are
maybe,
you saying? The generation of men that we're dealing
No.
with right now, they
Maybe,
aren't coming
maybe
with
for
anything.
Gigi right
They
now,
selling
I
dollars
think
and
Gigi would
dreams.
give a nigga who ain't got nothing a chance.
That's
I do.
a dig.
No, I do.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Gigi's past a little
But
bit.
I'm dating who I want to date.
That's
And
fine.
the
That's my
beauty
point.
of things.
That's my point.
I date who I want to date.
That's
so
my
yes,
point.
It's men that do come without whatever, and it's some men that do.
That's my. Didn't I just say that? I
was
said
a
I
dig,
think
though.
Gigi,
That was a dig. Like,
I
oh, no,
said
she
you would
good.
give a nigga who ain't got nothing a chance. I said that.
And it's a lot of women like that. Is
It's
what
a
I'm
lot
No,
saying. I'm not
this
just
one ain't one
square
beside
diamond
you.
in a crust.
This one beside you
I'm
ain't
not.
one.
You gotta have your
That's
shit
what I'm
Have you
gonna tell
ever
you.
dated somebody like that before?
Yes.
Thank you.
No,
That's
we're talking
my
about
point.
now. We're talking about now.
but I don't
Are you
think-
taking a
but I
project
don't
now?
think you
You've
should.
done projects.
but
Every woman has done a fucking project.
Exactly. And
Why
we're
do
not
you want to
doing
talk to me about your
projects.
past?
And
You're
we're not doing
Thank
projects
you.
today.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Today.
She's not
That's all
doing
I'm
it
saying.
today.
Today.
Yes, you get older.
You get
we're
older.
30 now.
We're-
We're not
yes.
22 no more.
Damn.
Duh.
We're not doing
At
that.
22,
Gigi,
23, yes.
You're arguing a
I would.
non-arguable point, is what I'm trying to tell you.
So what's your
I'm
point?
saying to
we
you,
date.
she's
below.
not giving right now
date
today.
below.
But in her,
Women
let me
dated
ask you
below.
this. Let me
In
ask
her
you-
past, yes, she has. I know she's not
any
doing it
comments
today.
out there? Like,
She ain't doing it today, bro.
but
Oh,
She
let
ain't
me
taking no
ask you
projects
this.
on.
Let me ask you this. Do any of y'all have sisters?
Yes.
Okay, so if you had a sister that was in her 30s
Okay.
and she had a ain't shit nigga,
What
Right.
makes him
Are
not
you-
shit?
if she's actually
He doesn't have a
He's
job.
staying
Yeah,
at
she doesn't
home.
have a
And
job.
no
She's looking
car.
for her.
He's staying with her. No
Yeah,
car. No
driving
nothing.
her
Ain't trying
shit.
to get a job.
Exactly, and he says he's saying, baby, he's a rapper. You say he's
I
a
got
rapper.
dreams,
Yeah,
baby.
he got dreams. And she's like, you know what? She comes to you as brother advice, and she says, you know what? I know he ain't got no job. He driving my car, but you know I believe in him. I love him.
And I'm going to support his dream. And 2 years later, that nigga turned into Meek Mill. Then what?
What would I tell her?
Well, what did you tell her?
That would be a tough one.
Thank you.
Okay.
My first thought would be like, and I'm not telling women to go deal with niggas who have no job, who want to be rap. I think in Atlanta, you can have a job and want to be a rapper.
I
think
agree.
you can do both.
Hell,
It's
I
not
know
New York.
DJs that got
No,
jobs.
It's not New York. Like
Yeah,
the
I
rent's
agree
not
with that.
$8,000.
Yeah.
Like you can have a job in the daytime
Yeah.
and go to
And
a
hustle
club
at
and
night.
perform
Yeah.
at nighttime.
Facts.
Yeah.
It can happen.
You can
I'm not
grind.
saying that nigga. Rachel is not giving a nigga a job.
No,
who
but you
is
didn't answer my
not a
question.
shit nigga.
So what you
Listen.
telling your sister? Are you
I'm-
telling her to give that nigga a chance?
I would tell my sister, if you really like him, I would think you should give him a certain amount of time. I
Okay,
do.
so it's been 5 months. It's been 5 months. He hasn't put $1 to the rent. He's
Then
been driving her shit
I would
down.
tell you to put him out. I would.
Okay.
Okay.
You said at the beginning. I thought we was
Okay.
talking about at the beginning. I didn't
No,
know we was
no.
at the end of it.
No, 5 months. That's still kind of in the beginning. That's still in
Yeah.
the honeymoon
No, but what
phase.
I'm saying to you, if my sister came to me and said, "There's this guy I like, he fell on hard times, and
That's
he's trying to
different.
be,
I'm not
he's a
saying
starving
fell-
artist."
I'm not saying
But if-
fall on hard time. I'm just saying.
But if I
about
met
no
you and you ain't got
ambition.
shit,
No
and you
ambition.
on hard times, it's the same person.
not
It
necessarily.
depends on your hustle.
Not
It just
necessarily because
does.
sometimes you don't know people.
Now the question I got
Yeah, it
is,
is.
how long he been this rapper? How old is he?
Right, and that could be a factor too.
Yeah.
If he's
That
38,
could be a factor.
That's different.
you might want to go ahead and just
You
keep
might
that
wanna
as a
give it up.
hobby and
Yeah.
go get a job,
Exactly.
my nigga.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, no matter what your dreams are, these bills
Right.
got to be paid. You
Paid.
can't
Exactly.
eat dreams.
Yeah.
I like that point that Julio just
It's
gave.
the same one I was already making when you asked me about my wife.
Thank
These
you.
bills got to be paid.
Yeah, but my question was,
Yes,
would you
I'll
still support her?
Yes.
Okay.
She
So
supported
that's
me and I
what-
supported her.
But
Okay,
that's why I
so-
say he should, is because she's already proven herself.
Okay.
She didn't walk in the door nobody.
So you
with
asked
nothing to
me,
offer.
so you basically told me Rachel wouldn't give these niggas a chance, but
Because-
Rachel did.
No,
Well,
Rachel ain't
right
did.
now.
I'm talking about
And
the
Rachel
past.
not doing that
I
today.
can tell you about
But
a lot of things
you
I
have
used to do.
No, you have to talk about the past because that's
do.
what makes
No,
us.
it's not.
That's what makes
makes-
us who we
yes.
are.
But I don't care.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you.
What?
Listen.
The-
No, what
he
I'm
don't
saying.
care.
It's
No, what I'm
circles.
saying.
Ladies, don't tell him your
It's
past
circles.
story because he
Please
ain't gonna
don't.
care.
Please don't.
If you want to
talking
date,
circles.
don't even talk to
Spare-
him about the past.
I'm taking.
He ain't
What
gonna
are you
give a
talking
shit.
about?
Yes.
I'm already taking.
Circles.
For the new bitch.
Right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
right.
whoa, 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 whoa.
She met woman.
No, we're gonna have to roll
For
that
the
back.
new woman.
She met woman.
Do you?
But-
I'm sure you and your well, let's bring that up. For you and your lady, y'all talked about the past.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that made her to who she is, and that made you,
You
into
who
who
you
you
are.
are.
Yes.
So you chose her based upon other women you probably dated in the past, and you knew you weren't going to date that same type of woman. That's why you met whoever the special lady is right now. Would you kind of say?
But it's based upon her actions now, though.
Right.
Because
so,
if she had those messed up habits she used to have, whatever those are, I don't know the young, I don't know.
No.
But whatever those were, if she still carried those, whatever their relationship is now would not be what it is.
Well, the difference
well,
is.
I'm just speaking on his.
The difference is,
what
even in
he
my
would
past,
want.
I've never dated women who were either broke or because, and I know women hate to hear this. One of the biggest narratives people try to push is, oh, women are really out here doing their thing and they're getting money. That's not what the reports say. Like, I think that there's a lot of women doing their thing, but I think that there's way more who are not. So to try to push this thing of men are just not men anymore, it's like, bro, let's be real. Like, there's a lot of ain't shit ass women. I only speak on Rachel and what Rachel will or will not accept, because I feel like Rachel already told you at the beginning of this show, I'm not splitting bills with anybody. So Rachel has already put herself in a very small percentage of men. Very
and
small.
I'm okay with that.
And she's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
She's put herself in this really small place. I asked her, did she think that every woman, or it's the norm for women to be able to have that attitude? And she said, no. I'm okay with that, because she understands what she's looking for is a very small percentage. Most niggas aren't able to do. Most niggas, and that's fine. You can call it that. Like, and when I speak on it, none of this is about me personally.
Yeah, nothing is personal.
None of this is about me
I don't
personally.
judge.
I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm
you gotta
only
find your
speaking on
happiness.
people.
Right.
I'm only speaking on people and what's the norm. People like to speak about what the world should be. Niggas should be this. Women should be this. What is really going on out here? Let's be real.
Well,
Or they speaking from what they've seen.
And that's fine.
we're
Now
speaking for- I guess that's what the point that we were trying to make. It's like, I'm speaking. The reason why I don't want a Build-A-Bear or a project, because we've had a
that
Build-A-Bear and
Now-
a project, and they
Thank
burned us.
Nobody's
us.
telling you to
Now,
do that.
now here it
Thank you.
goes. Whatever the fuck works in your house, at the end of the day, for
Right.
bills, works in your house.
Right.
Like what works for your
Yes.
mom and dad
Right.
is
Yes.
not going. Everything ain't gonna work for you or you.
Yes.
So what works for me and mine in our house?
Yes.
We know that what works in our house.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, I never answered before.
Yes.
Yes, I would turn her into a housewife in a minute, but it takes a whole lot more money that most people don't make.
Okay.
And a lot of
we
women
are
were
nowhere
not
near
raised
there.
to be housewives. Let's be real.
They don't have the skills. They don't have the cooking skills, the domestic skills. They couldn't. I wouldn't allow them to babysit my
Well,
kids. let
I'm
alone
glad,
raise them.
Julio, that you admitted that you would,
Yes,
you
and
know, that's
all I
what
was
we were
arguing.
looking
I
for.
ain't
Is
down
honesty.
to nobody. That's just all
Yeah.
I'm arguing
Like,
that to the core.
yeah.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
In men.
Yeah.
It's hard to
But
find
here it
that in
goes.
men. That
You
hustle,
can't
that-
say what
that
happened to
gristle.
men when women won't do the things
That
that they used to
gristle.
do. You can't ask for us
Okay,
to be
so
here.
can you tell us then?
If you asked a man, if a
Yes.
man asked you today, I want you to give up all your hopes and dreams business wise,
I would not.
and I want you to be a housewife.
I'm not.
But you're gonna be
giving up.
taken care of.
I'm not. I've been in that.
Yeah.
I have
Right.
that situation offered to
Uh-huh.
me. I'm not giving up. Like right now.
And that's
We're not
why.
giving up our
I'm not
dreams.
giving up my
But-
dreams. I have. You know
And
what?
that's why
No,
niggas who
no,
are like
no,
that
I gotta,
are not.
I gotta speak to that. Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
I'm sorry.
Let me speak
Yes.
to that. And the reason why I would never jump up and go live with a dude because he
Yes.
can easily kick your ass out.
That
and you
part.
have nothing.
Or you get
I've
married.
been there. No, it's
The
a
marriage
marriage.
ain't even.
That's nothing because he can
You
still
get-
divorce
It's
you and
sad.
you still
It's
have
scary out here.
nothing.
It's scary
That's
out
why
here.
you don't
They
have a
used to mean
prenup.
something back in the day. It's
Huh?
scary.
But that sounds to me like fear.
I've been there. No, it's no.
it's called
I've been
CYA.
there, done that.
Cover your ass.
Yes,
No,
I've been
real
there,
shit.
done
Cover
that.
Real
your
shit. Do
ass,
you work?
queen.
Do you work because you're trying to cover your ass? Like I can.
I've been there, done
No,
that.
no,
I'm
cover your
not.
ass.
But I'm
yes,
asking
cover
you.
your ass
But I'm
and you've
asking
been
you:
there,
are
done
you
that.
working and are you doing all this hustling because you always want to be able to take care of yourself,
Yes.
or are you
I
hustling
think a
because
woman
you
should
actually like
always
working
be
and
able.
hustling?
It's
That
a little
too,
bit
'cause
both.
it's a fulfillment.
It's a little bit of
It's a
both.
fulfillment
It's a little
thing.
bit
Because
of both.
I know women with dreams who
Yeah.
like there's things they want to accomplish, and it's not really about the money. They wouldn't give it up because they
See,
have actual goals and dreams,
See,
not just
I
money.
I think the problem
that
is
part, too.
you're talking to women who are in their 30s
Yeah.
who've been there, done that.
Yeah.
If you ask a woman, maybe in my younger days, maybe the Rachel when she was in her 20s. Hey, would you
yeah.
go live with that man that said, hey, girl? Or, well, he
Whatever.
ain't saying, hey, girl,
Right,
because
right,
that'd be gay. It kind of no disrespect.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
No, he would just be saying, you know, I'm going to
hey,
give you the
I'ma provide
world.
you. Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I don't want you to work.
Oh, yeah.
The old Rachel would have believed that and
Yep.
went into that situation.
Green.
Yes. But you're talking to a woman, you're talking to women in their 30s who've been there, done that, been in a situation like that, and they can easily, as as easily as they can get you into that $1 million home that Julio was talking about, they can kick your ass out, and you are starting from scratch.
Here it goes,
Yes.
no. So were you working during
Because
this
it's
time?
not yours. At the end of the day,
okay.
it's not yours.
That's fine.
Not
Were you
yours.
working during this time?
Was I working?
Yes.
Yes, I was working.
What the fuck were you doing with the money? Because you were supposed to be like you stacking, right?
So
If you're not
wait a
paying
minute.
it-
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, that was real disrespectful.
No.
It
Wait a
was.
minute.
It was
Wait a
real
minute.
disrespectful. I apologize. I meant
No,
to say
it's not.
the money that you were not spending on bills in the house. I don't know your bills outside of the bills in the house.
No,
But
you're right. Okay, first of all, and I now
Like
that
I said, I don't mean it to be
yeah,
disrespectful.
no, you're not
I heard it.
disrespecting. We're being real. When you're younger, you do dumb things. You spend the money
So
up.
it wasn't being
Yes.
responsible.
It wasn't.
I got
It was
you.
being.
Okay.
Yes, I learned and grown from that situation. So I know I would never put myself in a situation like that. And if I had to do it again, yes, I would do that. What
Yes.
Julio's talking about.
Stack,
yes, I should
stack,
have been.
stack.
I should have been really
And
like
even in
that.
a marriage, like
No,
she
I-
has
you're
hers, I
that.
have mine.
No,
Yeah.
but
the house, we end up splitting all that good stuff. That's what comes along.
We
with
gotta-
the
we
marriage.
gotta
that's
wrap
a good
this-
point. No.
We got to wrap this up. I think my only thing with Rachel is she's preaching a message to women, and it's not a real message. I think it's a message for Rachel. I don't think it's a real
You don't think
message
it's a real
for the.
message?
I think it's a
Do
real
y'all
message.
think it's a real message?
It's a real message.
And that's
don't
fine.
give up hope.
That's
I mean,
fine.
we
Y'all
can
think it's a
settle,
real
but
message?
don't
That's
give up
fine.
hope, ladies.
But your
That
ass gonna go
man-
home by yourself.
That man exists. He out
And
there.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Keep fighting.
It's a
Julio
real
got a
message.
woman at home he go to every day.
He sure
But
He's
that's
married.
Julio.
Yes.
And because Julio decided to do what works for him.
Yes.
I'm saying to you, if Julio's wife listened to the message of women like Rachel, she would be home sitting by herself also.
You can't
She
say
would.
that.
You can't
I'm
say
just gonna
that.
be
The
honest.
fuck he
You
can't.
can't say
Yes, he
that.
can.
Yes, I can.
The message.
I'm just
say
telling
that.
you, it's not
'Cause
the
it's a
norm.
choice.
Most niggas don't
a
make that
choice.
kind of
She
money,
made a
and you can
choice,
say,
Julio. You
you
made
can
a
say
choice with your
he should go
wife.
work a
It's a
second
choice.
job. He should go work a
a
third
choice.
job. I do believe in men grinding. I do believe in all
And
of
it
that.
exists, and
I
it's
believe
out
you have to
there.
grind
It
until
is
you
out
get.
there.
I do believe you have to grind until you get to the top.
It's out there.
But the top looks different for a lot of
Lot of
different
people.
men. I've
That's
learned that.
true. Yeah.
And some people are okay down. Not say down here. Not making a lot of money. They live a simple lifestyle, and they can't afford to pay everything unless you're gonna live in the slums or some inexpensive place to live, which I don't really know what that is outside of the ghetto these days. That is what it is. I just want Rachel to be careful
Keep
of
fighting,
the
queen.
message that she's preaching. Everybody do not have the ability. All women don't have the ability, just like all men don't have the ability to just do what they want to do.
But
Pay for
but
what-
you got to remember, the message I'm preaching is not for everybody. I'm not
But
saying
you have
every
to start
woman.
with that. You
What
have
do
to
you mean
st-
I have to
because
start with
it's
that?
because if you
That
say
is Rachel's story, Rachel's
yes,
baby. That's Gigi's
yes,
story. Like,
but you
I
said
still
women,
feel
blah blah
like-
blah.
I still
No,
feel
but
like
we
what
still
she said is valid. I know it sounds
No.
crazy. I still
No,
feel like what you
yeah.
said is valid
Well, thank
because
you.
every woman has that princess fairy tale.
Nah,
Yes.
Every
here-
woman has
I'm
that
glad.
princess fairy
Here it
tale.
goes.
Can I let me say
Yeah,
it? Just
everybody
let me
has a
say it.
motherfucking
Let me
plan
say
until you
it.
get hit in the
Everyone
mouth,
has a
and that
plan.
just is
and
what
that,
it
and
is.
that's why I respect where she's coming from because at the end of the day, every woman, if you set them in a room right now,
that's what she
that
wants.
is majority.
And then if you
of
notice
our
what I
goal.
said, I never said I was gonna be sitting at home not working.
Yes.
I'm still hustling and making and
being a compliment.
Yeah.
Here go an even bigger problem in what y'all talking about. There's more of y'all than there is us. So you're going to have to bring some of them shits down to reality, what real reality is. There's more women than men, and then there's even less men that make the money y'all talking about. So that's a very small pool y'all trying to jump in.
So wait a minute, are you trying to say women should settle? Because
Yes.
that's what it sounds
That's
No,
what
I
it
think
sound
women
like.
should be realistic.
Listen,
I don't think you should settle.
I ain't saying
I think
settle.
you should.
It sounded
I think
like
that you
they
should
said-
do your
Well, you know
research
what?
and understand what's out there versus
We know
everybody
what's out
chasing a
there.
ghost. Because you really
How many
chase.
frog- Kiss another frog.
Let
I
me
think
let me
it's a
let me tell you.
frogs.
Let me tell you.
He's saying
I'm
kiss
tired.
another
No, but
frog.
let me tell you what ends up happening in your mind state because you say, "Oh, it's out there. It's out there."
It is.
There's not some different group of men that you're meeting that other women are not meeting. You're all meeting the same niggas.
And guess
so
what?
You're all
How he is
sharing
for
the
her
same
is
niggas.
not how he is for me.
That's
It's
very
not how
true.
he is for
And
Rachel.
that's-
It's
and-
not how
But
he
here
is
goes.
for
We
me.
don't change the
Would
issue.
you really
Thank
like,
you.
would you
And
really
you know
like
what?
to do that?
And that's why we're not doing a Build-A-Bear so I can build it up for the next woman.
But
And that's
Thank
fine.
you.
That's our time for the day, y'all.
Don't build them up.
Now, before we leave
the
here, we're
next
gonna need
woman.
Rachel to do one thing. Rachel gonna have to apologize
It
before she leave
exists.
here today.
Uh,
I'm not joking.
what am I apologizing
Rachel,
for?
what did you call my girl?
No, I didn't say your girl. I said for the
talking
next.
about?
I don't
She
think
said
she
for
was
the
directing
next
it
bitch. She
towards
wasn't
you.
talking about your
No, I'm
girl.
talking about your girl.
No, we're talking about earlier. You
What?
said your bitch.
No, she didn't.
No,
She
I
said
didn't.
the
No,
next
she was. I
bitch.
think she was making a general reference, but he
Yes.
did take it personal.
Yeah, no, I didn't say yours.
I think she was just making a general reference.
I'm
Like,
just making sure. I'm
Yeah.
making it clear.
No,
I don't disrespect
even know,
any.
I didn't even know.
I don't have
even
to know
your
anybody
girl.
you know to disrespect them. I'm just telling you.
No, I didn't.
I don't disrespect anybody up here. I don't disrespect anybody's family, man, woman, whatever. I keep it clean.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
but
what
I
it
did not
is.
say that.
All
So
right.
just for the record.
Gigi,
Yeah.
let them know where to find y'all at. And we're
Follow
doing 2
me
episodes.
at JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't buy it.
all right, you can find me at JULIOATL_ right here at the bottom of the screen.
And you can find me at I am Rachel Indira. I am RACHELINDIRA.
I was about to say, 'cause this is difficult to say.
I know.
So difficult for me to spell. So,
Oh, you can find us all together at the CO Show podcast right here at the bottom.
and you can find me at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. We out.
Peace.